morning.
Powering on. Welcome to Alltech Lansing.
A lot of bird sounds and animal sounds this morning. Hello, good morning. I heard a woodpecker, and I think that might be a blue jay. I'm not sure though. And I hear squirrels. I like to do that, listening as a meditation. Good morning, Stephen. Hola. So I'm thinking this morning, today's day 19 of Self-Care Amplified, and I felt kind of empty of ideas, and after doing this 19 days, this is where I start getting tired and I start having to tap into deeper reserves to keep going, to keep being seen and keep being out there and keep coming up with ideas and keep being creative. And I think that I think that a lot of people can relate to that, there's, to keep stamina going, it takes motivation, and it takes tapping into other things that keep us moving forward. For me, it's tapping into a higher power, tapping into my belief system and my spirituality, and that gives me a lot of juice. And when I feel that I'm serving and helping, it also keeps me going when I feel like I'm depleted. So maybe that's a tip in and of itself, that whatever it is that you believe in, whether it's nature or God or goddess or the sun or whatever it is, Allah, whatever you call it, that is bigger than yourself, that you can have a relationship with, some kind of a dialogue with, some time with, that it gives you strength, that is always available. And especially at times when we're feeling depleted, that is a resource that really can fill up. So today's tip, motivation, this is from a book called Integral Recovery by John Dupay. It talks about motivation in different stages. It says, in Sean Phillips' Strength for Life model, he charts a course from discipline to mastery, in which he lays out 4 stages of motivation. Stage 1 is obligation motivation, which is characterized by, I should do this. The second stage is called a desire-based motivation, which is characterized by, I want to do this. This is the phase where the student looks around and sees the health and the strength of his guides, teachers, and instructors, and says, I do want this. I want to be healthy again. I want to be stronger and to feel better than I ever have. Here the motivation is strengthening because the goals are becoming clear and defined. These goals will grow and broaden as one climbs the developmental ladder of one's life. The first stage is more of, he knows he needs to change, though he doesn't look forward to it. But he will allow us to help him through this initial stage. So that first stage is, I know I should do that, but I don't really want to do the work to do it, but I know I should. The second stage is, I want to do it. The goals and the steps are defined of what you need to do to get there. The third stage is enjoyment-based motivation, characterized by, I love doing this. At this point, one looks forward to one's time at the gym or dancing, for example, simply for the challenge and the exhilaration that it gives. And then the fourth stage of mastery is characterized by, I'm inspired, you just try to stop me. Ooh, I'm inspired, you just try to stop me. So even though I love dance, I can find myself going through these stages, and there are different aspects of self, of Kelly, and different aspects of you that probably go through these stages as well. So when life gets heavy, stage 1 of I should do that, but I'm not. When life gets heavy with things, the shoulds might come out. And it's helpful if you're aware of where you are on this motivation, and you remind yourself that, oh, I love to dance, or I love it when I meditate, I feel so good. If you remind yourself of how you feel after, it will help you to self-motivate and get yourself up to that fourth level eventually of, I'm so inspired to do this, you just try to stop me. So this is talking about a practice of any kind, whether it's you're practicing music, you're practicing painting, you're practicing movement. So what I'm saying, and what cannot be emphasized strongly enough, is that extraordinary talent and greatness and exceptional recovery of any kind does not occur by dumb luck. They are the fruits of a dedicated, deep, and deliberate ongoing practice. So they're also talking about recovery of stopping anything, whether you're stopping eating sugar, or stop drinking alcohol, or stop taking some kind of a drug, or stop doing any kind of an addiction. We must be able to answer the question, why do I practice? And we must be able to answer the question, how do I practice? And what occurs when I practice? For example, one of the greatest detriments that I have found to an ongoing meditation practice is what I call the meditation superego. This kicks in when you think you know what meditation should be, and when it doesn't happen the way you think it should, you become discouraged and you quit. Obviously, we all want results, but the results that we are looking for will only occur with a sustained effort over time. Live, practice, do practice, be practice. Build friendships and communities and relationships with other practitioners that will support your practice and inspire you to continue and grow. When I speak to my friends, clients, and former students on the phone or on a Skype, my first question is, how's your practice? That's how we get the ball going. So this morning dance is a practice. I invite you to join me, or just to even watch it and just see if it inspires you in whatever practice it is that you are employing. Now here we go. Breath work is a practice. Remembering to breathe consciously.
Powering on. Welcome to Alltech Lansing.
A really great practice. All right, here we go. So I'm going to practice letting my body guide my movements and not my head.
Shivaya, Namah Shivaya.
Good morning, Deborah. Oh, good morning. Felt good. Drop into that space where joy was guiding. Even little doses of it. They really do something. You know, just sometimes it's just one inspired movement that comes from the body. All it takes to sparkle the inside with gratitude of the body, doing what the body does. There is ecstatic dance tonight if you're interested. I have Kai also at 10:30. That's where I guide you through some of Kai's movements, and I think we're going to do Ubuntu. It's a lot of African style inspired movement. And then later, ecstatic dances from 6 to 8. And that's all freestyle. Move how you like. It's barefoot. It's a silent class. No one's leading. You just